What up, y'all? It's DJ Barbecue with Simon the Butcher from Surrey Hills Butchery here in Oxshott. And today, this man here is gonna make for you Posh Faggots.
We're gonna be using some of the bits of the animal that you're probably not 100% familiar with.
Sure.
But we have to remember it's very natural.
Yeah.
And we're gonna put some good flavors in there.
There we go.
We're gonna make some tasty. The recipes vary, but yeah, you get a lot of lamb faggots, you get pork faggots. It's generally what offal is accessible and whose the recipe is.
Okay.
Today we're using pork. So we're gonna use a pork heart.
Pork heart. So, Simon, show him the pork heart.
So what we need first of all, it's attached to some other stuff, so be warned.
Now, I learned a new word right before we turned the cameras on, and it's called the pluck.
The pluck.
That's called the pluck.
This is called the pluck.
Okay.
Now, this rather attractive
Spin it around.
piece of meat.
It is what it is, man.
Yep, it is what it is, and don't forget it's natural. Don't freak out straight away. It's a natural thing. It's okay. And the more we waste, the less we respect the animal. Up top we have the heart here. Then underneath we have the lungs, and then we have the liver. We're going to take the heart off, so I'm going to cut through here. There's lots and lots of
valves.
Yes.
Because that's where the blood flows.
Exactly.
That's like the beating heart
Exactly.
of the animal.
What we're going to do, we're quite literally just going to cut straight in. And so straight away we can just seal the valves in here. A few little pieces of blood. Again, nothing to be worried about. Something that we can easily clean up. We're going to remove some of the valve, and it's a slightly harder tissue. There's some membranes going on in here. We're spinning the sort of faggot recipe a little bit.
Yeah.
Because we are using some other flavors, mixing it up. We're going to present things very differently. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to literally dice this up. It's real nice and easy to slice through. It's as if you're slicing a nice tender piece of meat. Now we want to leave this a little chunky because we want to have a little bite.
You want texture.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's going to come all into our bowl. Next up, we want to keep on that sort of faggot theme, sort of some white pudding.
Ooh, okay, now, I think a lot of people out there are familiar with black pudding, which is made of, is it congealed pig's blood?
Yeah.
And now white pudding is made?
With fat and oats.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just pure fat and oats.
Pure fat
no
and oats,
blood.
seasoning, no blood. And it comes from our friends at the Fruit Pig Company.
Thanks, friends of the Fruit
Now,
Pig Company.
the reason I dropped these guys in is because these guys are the only people I know that make traceable black pudding.
All
so
right.
most black puddings actually come from a powder form, which you can't trace. It's
Oh.
really difficult to trace because it could come from any pig in the world.
All your food should have traceability.
Absolutely. It's going to go in the bowl with the heart.
Pig's heart and white pudding. Pure flavor. Next.
So we've got to remember that there is seasoning in the white pudding.
Perfect.
There isn't in the heart. So got a little bit of smoked sea salt.
Okay.
We can just jazz that up a little bit.
Pinch of salt.
Just to get a little bit of extra seasoning in there. Then we're going to go in with some flavors that work really well with pork. We've got the pig's heart. We're going to use a pork mince today. Yeah, we want two to three healthy spoons of the apple sauce, and I'm going to add in some cinnamon too. Best friends, these two. We're just going to mix this up. Hence black gloves.
Okay, are we putting the pork?
So no, we're going to build this separately.
Oh.
We're going to play around a little bit. So we're going to mix that up, and then we're going to build our posh faggot slightly different.
All right.
Slightly different.
So you're doing it in like layers.
Yeah. We're going to use some moose rings today because we want shape. We want our nice posh shape. And cling film is going to give us a bit more controllability. Is that a word?
Controllability is a good word.
Controllability.
Okay, so what's on the bottom layer?
So, well, first we need the other ingenious piece of animal product.
I don't think we've ever had caul fat on our show.
Need it.
Yeah, we do. So this is caul fat. Caul fat comes from the stomach lining, right?
Yep.
Cow.
No, well, it varies. It varies.
It varies.
Yeah, you can get it from all sorts. We have pork today.
So we got pork caul fat. And what caul fat does, it protects the food and it also keeps it nice and moist, and fat is flavor.
Exactly.
And that's good flavor.
So I'm going to push that into the mousse ring, pop that all in the bottom. We also have this lovely pork mince, and that's going to go in first. I'm not going to season this because it's going to get the fat flavour from here.
And that's going to render down and season it.
Exactly. About that, that's going to form our first layer, so I'm just going to squeeze that into the bottom of here. This is quite important because what we have to do, we have to push all this cool fat to the edge. So we've got the heart, we've got the white pudding, we've got the chunky apple sauce, cinnamon.
Because normally with a faggot, you just have like one big ball wrapped in caul fat, and then the butchers would bang them out with the pig heart. We're kind of super charging that with the white pudding.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've got the traditional pig heart. We've also got some pork shoulder.
Yep.
And you can go pork shoulder and caul fat if you guys want. Okay, so we've got our layers. There's 4 layers. We've got the pork heart and white pudding, and then the pork shoulder. Again, pork heart and white pudding, pork shoulder.
Yeah.
And now it's the caul fat flip, encasement.
Wrap up.
Wrap up.
It's the wrap up.
Yeah.
So first bit comes over, and literally we're just folding that over because we want to encase it. Then we're going to trim the caul fat slightly. So take this layer away, starting at the fat.
So you're cutting through the plastic and everything?
Yeah, so this is, I will remove the caul fat afterwards, but this is, I'll leave it a little edge because I want a little bit to tuck around.
See, he's leaving a little edge there.
So obviously we keep the caul fat and the plastic separate. Then we shimmy.
Woo!
Boom. And then to tidy that up, I'm just tucking that edge in.
Now, whenever I have a faggot, I'm always thinking cracked pepper. That's the one kind of seasoning that shines through. That and the offal. So good
hit.
Grinding, good hit of black pepper.
So all wrapped in caul fat, baking tray. I'm going to say 25 minutes.
Depending on how hot your oven is and how big these are, anywhere between 25 and 35. Some people like them like a bit more well done.
Yep.
I think 25 is a good
25
call.
is good on these, I think. Yep.
Yeah, they're done when they're done.
Voila.
So you not only brought us Posh Faggots, you brought us a pitcher of gravy.
Thanks to the pub next door.
Okay, so what's up with the gravy?
So gravy is, for me, sort of growing up and butcher shops have worked, you heat the faggots in gravy.
Oh.
So normally we would pre-cook the faggots, everything would be cooked, and then you buy your cooked faggot, and then you heat that up in gravy. Whoa.
Oh man.
All the texture levels as well.
That is so good. Whoa.
Really good.
Woo! So now you're gonna take the faggot that you've already made it Posh. We have a Posh faggot, and then you're gonna make it even better with gravy?
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you do?
Why not?
Just put them in first, then dump the gravy on?
So really, when we would have made faggots, we would have made like a tray of faggots, and we would have had each of these all pre-cooked, and then we would have cooled them down. We'd put them in a bowl, gravy them up.
Really?
That is glorious. Oh, glorious.
Food, glorious food.
Oh yeah.
Bum, bum. I can't afford that.
Do you know what?
Theme song.
Do you know what I want now? I want a big bowl of chips.
Or mashed potatoes. Or some, or some
no mash. You're right.
roasted spuds or. Okay, so that was good.
Yeah. Good and so.
We're now going in.
I'm going on couth. I'm going in with a spoon.
Okay, you heathen.
I'm going to scoop it.
Oh my gosh. What?
Look, see, this is where I win. See?
How did you win with the gravy?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Now I get it.
Winner.
I mean, they're good before. They're really good, but now it's just taken to the upper stratosphere, like, you know, of deliciousness. Goes into space, and some alien civilization in another space anomaly.
They probably haven't had Posh Faggots,
But they've just heard, you know, me
rumors.
say deliciousness, talking about these Posh Faggots and gravy. Hope you guys liked our video. Hope you guys dig what Simon's about. He's got his information for his butchery down below. And Team GB, this is Posh Faggots and Gravy with DJ Barbecue and Simon the Butch. Say goodbye, Simon.
Goodbye.